Ollie lives to fight another day. Final score 3-1 to Manchester United, coming behind from 1-0. Bruno 2 goals and assist, and that puts us at 7 consecutive away wins. To be honest, I don't think it was a great performance from us, especially in the first half of the sloppy defending leading up to the Bernard goal. But after that, it seemed to wake us up a little bit, and we just kept the pressure on. We were playing fast tempo, which I didn't think suited Mata, which is why I'll talk about a bit later about the team lineup choice again from Ollie. But we finished the first half strong. The second half, we were flat out, but the damage had already been done by that point. Bruno and Fred, for me, were the best players on the field. I know Bruno gave away the ball, and I think he had a 78% pass completion rate, but at least he's trying to play things forward. He's not like McTominay passing it back inside again. And Fred was outstanding again, always winning the ball back, especially when McTominay kept passing the ball into Everton players. And I really cannot understand why the British media are bigging up Scott McTominay. He's an average player at best. He wasn't that good tonight. Like, he did come in and like make a few tackles and stuff, but I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't know why Ollie continues to put him in that role where he's not suited there. He's an average player. I just don't know how else I can say it. So the second half, like I said, was a bit flat, but the 4-2 counter-attack right at the end there when Everton were pushing for an equaliser was nicely finished off by Edison Cavani scoring his first goal for the club. Well, Premier League goal for the club. And it was a good play from Bruno to, for Cavani to hold his run and Bruno to attack the ball and slot it in with the reverse pass at the end. Personally, I wasn't sure on the starting lineup. I thought if we wanted to go out full guns blazing, I think obviously Greenwood was out completely today, and they said that he wasn't feeling very well, so we'll wait to see if that's a positive corona test or not. But I just thought it lacked pace, the lineup. But fortunately, Everton weren't at their best, so we kind of, we were lucky in a sense because they just lacked quality. They couldn't get the ball into DCL, the service that he required. There was no drive, no urgency, and they were constantly playing negatively back and forth. Like Iwobi, or I think it was Iwobi or Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the second half, won the ball in the penalty box, and 3 passes later it was back with Jordan Pickford. So that kind of set their tempo for the game, and we were able to capitalise on that, fortunately. I've got to talk about the penalty. Well, the penalty that wasn't given. Like, Harry Maguire knees the ball, Jordan Pickford's dropped it and completely missed it, and then goes and throws a leg out and knocks him down. How that is not looked at by VAR is a massive, massive, massive problem. That could have been 2 of our, Van Dijk and Maguire having season-ending injuries because of Jordan Pickford, and yet again, no punishment is given, and he will continue to do this because he's rash like that. He will continue to do this until something is done, until he gets a VAR call going against his favour. I actually just cannot believe it. Like, it actually makes me feel sick how he's getting away with this. Everton are a dirty, dirty, dirty team, and again, in Ollie's post-match interview, he was saying how, that it was absolutely a joke that we were playing on a Saturday morning when we had a Wednesday night Champions League fixture. And that has caused, unfortunately, Luke Shaw's injury, which he said is a hamstring and it could be a long one. Although Shaw injury, water is wet, But the substitution for him was a bit odd as well. Like, bringing Tuanzebe on, I absolutely love Tuanzebe, but he's a centre defender. He's not a left back. And I thought, they must be changing the shape. I was like, how will AWB be in there in the shape? But no, he kept him as a left back, and luckily in the end. But there was times where he was he was acting like a centre forward. He was like pressing Iwobi all the way back to our box. So I don't really understand that. And again, the substitutes were made way too late. You had Edison Cavani and Paul Pogba come on in the 81st minute. There was no minutes left. There was absolutely no, I know he scored, but the impact, there was little time to make an impact. And what Donny van de Beek has done to not get another start or at least come on as a sub is beyond me. I just don't understand. The last thing I'm going to talk about is Bruno's post-match interview, where he was saying that there needs to be mood leaders, and he couldn't describe it he didn't know the English term for it, but he described it as a mood leader. And to me, that suggests that when things don't go our way, we haven't got the people keeping the energy. We've got people that are, you know, putting other people down, and that just reiterates how much we lack leadership. And it's hard, man, because I don't know, because it just shows again that Bruno for me is the captain that we need. I don't think Maguire's at it. Maguire doesn't say barely anything on the pitch, but he did have a good performance today. He did lead from the back. He did win every single ball that came his way, and he should have had a penalty. He should have won us a penalty, but I don't know. I just think that Bruno is our captain, and we need more leaders. We don't just want Bruno. We don't just want Harry Maguire being a leader. We need other leaders in our camp. We need McTominay, who's shown signs to be a good leader. They've said that Twanzebe could be a future Manchester United captain, but there's just not enough of it, and this is why we're so inconsistent. And okay, we've won today, but after the international break, we'll probably lose 3-0 to whoever we play first. Like, we need to keep the energy. We need to build upon consistency. We need to put in performances like we did against PSG, because Ollie is on the rocks now. Ollie is on the rocks. I don't care if we won. He has been on the rocks for a very, very long time. And like I said at the beginning, he lives to fight another day.